Hello guys, this is pre-recorded lesson. So today during live lessons, we learn how to find inverse functions, correct? So make sure you guys practice a lot with practice problems like independent practice or example that I gave you. So follow the steps and then learn how to find inverse function because it will be definitely on the test and then quiz as well. So now we want to verify if two functions are inverses of each other. What does that even mean? So we have to compose function f and g, and then if the result is x, then two functions are inverse. So remember from 1.3, we learned composite functions. So we have something like this, right? Combining two functions. So to verify if two functions are inverses, we have to use this method, and then your result always have to be x. Okay, so highlight this thing. So what do we have to do? We have to do f composite g and g composite f, and then the result must be x. Okay, so let's go over example. And of course, if they are inverse of each other, which means they're identical functions, which is called identified function as well. So let's go over example number 1. So I have f of x, x minus 3, g of x equals to x plus 3. And now I have to verify if two functions are inverses of each other. So first step, you're going to do f composite g, right? Or you want to write as f parenthesis g of x. That's probably easier to see. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to copy f and then put parentheses. And by now, we already know what to do. This g of x is the same thing as x plus 3, right? gx is just the name for the functions. So instead of writing g of x, I am going to write down x plus 3 because it's easier for me. And I close the parentheses, okay? G of x is the same thing as x plus 3. And then what's my next step, right? We have to substitute this x plus 3 into my f functions. And I'll show you with a different color. F of x equals to x minus 3. It's given. So just like 1.3, you are going to replace x with your x plus 3. Okay, and then let's simplify x plus 3 minus 3. 3 cancels, x. Remember, we said the result always have to be x, right? So I got the x. Are we done? Nope. We have to do g composite f of x. So switch the order. I'm going to write down g. And then how much was my f of x? It was x minus 3 equals to. And then if you remember, g of x was x plus 3. That was given right here, right? So now, instead of x, we are going to use x minus 3. And then copy plus 3. It's from here. And this 3 cancels. And my answer is x. Yep, f of g, g of f. Two results are x, therefore these two functions are inverse. Okay, let's do number 2. This is your last problem. It's a little bit more complex because of the fractions, but it's the same concept. So I'm going to find f of g. My gx is huge fractions, x minus 6 over 2, right? And then I'm going to copy my f of x, which is 2. And then instead of x, I'm going to put parentheses and plus 6, right? So 2 parentheses plus 6. And instead of x, you are going to put x minus 6 over 2. And this 2 cancels. x minus 6 plus 6, 6 cancels, and x. Okay. Last step, we are going to verify g of f. So I'm going to write down g, and then my function f was 2x plus 6. That's it. And now I have to substitute, right? So let's look at the g of x. G of x was x minus 6 over 2. So to find g 2x plus 6, I am going to put the parentheses around x, okay, this one, and then copy everything down, minus 6 over 2. And now I'm going to replace my x with 2x plus 6. And that's it. We have to simplify. 2x plus 6 minus 6 all over 2. 6 cancels. You have 2x over 2. 2 cancels. And then all you have left is x. So those two are x. Therefore, two functions are inverses of each other. If you get different number, if you get something else, then they are not inverses of each other. Okay. If we are using graph, that's how it looks like. We are going to talk about graph more in next chapter because with a linear function, there's not much things to do. So when you look at this function and this function, we reflected. We reflected over this y equal to x graph, right? We reflected. So when we graph, it looks like this. And that's it. Have a great weekend. Please read all due dates or the assignments that you have to do. Please submit your notebook, complete 1.4 and 1.4 lesson quiz. By the way, this topic, verifying two functions, will not be on the test, will not be on the quiz. But you guys will see that in the future. So Module 1 exam is coming. It's next Thursday and Friday. And please complete all the Module 1 assignments by this weekend because I can unlock after that. Okay, bye-bye.